It's me, Nkonge Julie, and of course the only Nkonge Julie that you will ever find in the streets of YouTube. So guys, thank you so much for subscribing to this channel. Of course, expect more and more and more content. And for the newcomers, karibuni sana to my channel. For the old members, thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for always watching my content. I appreciate it so much. So guys, I'm going to talk on how safe is it to work in the Middle East. As an ex-Middle East worker, I would like to say that I don't have any negative comment about the place I was working, or maybe let me say it, I don't have any negative comment about Qatar. I didn't have anyone assaulting me or maybe mistreating me or maybe doing any negative things towards me. So that one I wouldn't give any negative comment about it. But how safe is it to work in the Middle East? Yes, I never get assaulted or maybe mistreated, or maybe I don't have any negative comment about the place I was working. But how about the Kenyan girls or maybe the African people who are working in the same place and they are complaining about the mistreatments in the Middle East? So I wouldn't say that Middle East is safe for anyone to work there, but I wouldn't say that it's not safe. Get my point? I wouldn't say the place is safe or it's not safe, because my experience is not your experience, and the place I worked is not where you worked. There is someone who was like, Julie, why don't you advise people on how to go about it when you're working in the Middle East? My sister, my brother, I cannot advise you. I cannot, because someone's experience is not someone else's experience. What I experienced is not what you're going to experience. Maybe my employer was a kind-hearted person. Maybe your employer will not be a kind-hearted person. So I wouldn't like to give any advice about working in the Middle East. But I'm going to talk about working in the Saudi Arabia. So guys, tumekuwa tukiona like all these people who are going to work in the Saudi Arabia, like kila time in the news we have someone who is coming back to Kenya or maybe to Africa in a casket. Why would you risk to go to Saudi Arabia and then maybe you'll be brought back to Kenya in a casket? My heart bleeds for Kenyan girls who are going to look for greener pastures in Saudi Arabia and then they come back in a casket. Last week, or is it this week, there was an incident that a girl from Kenya went to Saudi Arabia for greener pastures, and of course she was a university student who was going to look for money so that she can further her studies, and then she came back in a casket. Why would you want to go to a place where you're not wanted? For me, my advice is, why don't we just maybe stop going to work in Saudi Arabia? So guys, what I would like to say is, if the only option you have left is going to work in the Saudi Arabia, please, I'm just pleading with you, stay back home. Just look for something small to do back home instead of going to somewhere like Saudi Arabia and then maybe coming back in a casket. It's not pleasing. It's not even doing us any good. It will not do your family any good if you come back in a casket. In fact, they will mourn you. They will be sad. So I would prefer our Kenyan or maybe any person from Africa to terminate any visa or any plan that you have in your mind of maybe flying to go and work in Saudi Arabia. Maybe people can try maybe other countries, maybe yeah, there are so many countries that you can maybe fly to, you can work there. So guys, hii story ya kwenda Saudi Arabia aki tu acheni tu iachwe, alafu our government too should still at least stand up for our people, stand up for our African sisters and brothers working in the Saudi Arabia. Let's not keep on getting these news or maybe let's not keep on getting heartbroken. Like our people have gone to look for greener pastures in Saudi Arabia, and then they come back dead. So our government, please do something about it. And then our people, our African people, please stop going to work in Saudi Arabia. At least look for other options. If there is no other option left, stay at home. We always say home is always the best.